Crazy. All right, when it comes to hip hop, man, who you listen to anybody current right now?
You know, I'm a hip hop head, man. I will always be a hip hop head. I don't care if it's worth listening to or not. I was raised up on it. I live for it.
Who your favorite rap? Or who in your top five?
My top 5 rappers, they have to be past or alive.
Man.
A whole lot of them, because there's some old ones who beats, who still beat some ones that's rocking today.
Yeah, you right.
So
well, let you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's go different eras.
okay, what, old school?
We'll go old school, and I'm talking about old school. We'll take it back to the 80s.
That's top 5, and it can be group or just
Group, anybody.
Run DMC.
Yep.
KRS-One.
That's the teacher right there. Well,
Rakim.
shit, he's a professor now. Rakim. So Run DMC, KRS-One, Rakim. You got 2 more left.
NWA.
And yeah, they came through in the late 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Heavy D.
Heavy D?
Heavy D, mad lyricist. And perform.
He was a big dude, but he can
Big
move.
dude, did big things.
All right. So now we taking it to the 90s.
90s, Ice Cube,
Okay.
Tupac,
Okay.
Scarface,
Okay. 2 more.
Nas,
Oh, Nas is a lyricist.
and DMX.
Yeah.
DMX.
I have Biggie in there, man. I did not have Biggie in there. No, God.
Only because he didn't have enough material. You know what I mean?
But the stuff he came out with was off the chain,
Still
though.
wasn't enough, though,
Yeah,
because
uh.
I mean, you take 2 guys, 2 hits to this guy's 4 hits. I'm
Right.
going with the guy 4 hits.
Well,
You
to
know,
me, it's like you really can't compare Biggie and Tupac. You know, you can, but
I mean, everything is comparable. I mean,
they had 2 different styles. To me, Pac would talk more
I
about
would
that.
give it 100.
That
A lot of cats know
revolutionary
this from the
shit.
West Coast. When you first heard that Biggie Juicy track, we didn't know he was from the East Coast. See, when we first heard like Vanilla Ice, we didn't know he was white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when we first heard that West Coast slam track, you know, it's juicy stuff, that's West Coast beat. You know what I mean? A whole lot of cats didn't even know where he was from until he started making, you know, and then, it was tight there. Yeah, it was great. And we all loved it, and we wish we could have had more from the late, great, you know, B.I.G. You know what I mean?
What about like
But
Big Pun, all of them?
Pun didn't have enough.
He was sick. Oh,
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Ice
Public
Cube.
Enemy.
Okay, but Public Enemy only stayed on one topic. You know what I mean? You know, to me, as an artist, creativity. That's why I give Heavy D so much props, because he didn't stay in one lane. He
Okay.
created lanes from we got our own thing to he was on tracks with Fight the Power. You know what I mean? He was
LL.
on tracks. LL was too soft. He ain't never.
come on.
Yeah, no, you
Listen,
can't do that.
Listen, only thing hard about LL when he do all kiss this when he does. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? Kumo D, I'll put Kumo D who smashed it.
Right now,
You know what I mean? No, I understand people who were really relevant, you know what I'm saying, to what people were doing. I mean, L had I'm Jiggling Baby or Radio or Mama Said Knock You Out, I Need Love. That was cool. But
so he had more radio hits.
he had more radio. When you talk about, you know, like pop, that's what we doing, that's how we living. Nas, what we doing, how we living. Ice Cube, Scarface, they talk about what we doing, how we living. But then they also can go and kick, you know, Keep Your Head Up to,
Right.
you know, Thug Passion.
So basically, you related to them more.
well,
They was on
showed-
more relatable topics.
Well, me, from the school I come from a school called Spread Your Hustle. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have one thing, you don't have 2 things, but you go ahead and you venture out 4, 5 other things. You know?
Right.
Variety. You know what I mean? I just don't eat pancakes, I eat waffles and French toast and, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are jelly sandwiches. I understand it's along the same lines, but
Yeah, some people don't know how to hustle like that though.
Well, God said we all gotta grow.
Yeah, but then they say, hey, if you good at one thing, hey, fucking stick with that shit.
And what you grow should sprout you out.
Okay.
I mean, that's where courage comes from. You know, knowing I'm successful already, so whether I venture off or not, I'm successful in my venture alone. Because it's not about the end of the journey, it's just about the journey.
Right. I'm just surprised you didn't have Biggie in there, because I'm gonna tell you what most people would have said. Like, they would have said, now I didn't see Heavy D. I agree with you, Heavy D is a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm surprised I didn't hear Gang Starr.
I mean, well,
he used to kick some knowledge, and his shit was hot. His shit was tight.
He only stayed on one topic.
He talked about some crazy shit.
I'm saying, but Gang Starr only stayed with that one. I mean, to me,
I didn't hear Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Oh,
not even in my top 10. No disrespect to Jigga, but some people, timing is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Timing is a motherfucker, and I'm saying some people make the most of their opportunities.
I do agree with that about Jay-Z.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He took full advantage of that timing because at first, cats would. I love The Rock. You know what I mean? Since they put up The Rock and Memphis Bleak and was doing his thing with the bikes and everything, I was on the tip. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I mean? But as far as the whole, you know, it just didn't carry over to until Just Pimpin' when they hooked up with them boys from down south with Bun B. You know what I mean? And Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? When they did that, you know what I mean? That to me was his taking over. And then after that, the Blueprint came later. And that's really his true classic in my eyes. Just the Blueprint.
Oh, what about the time in life of
Reasonable Doubt? You know, like that?
You ain't like Reasonable Doubt?
Come on, man. The Blueprint was sick.
But
It's
he
still.
ain't one of my tops though. I agree with that.
The market value for the Blueprint is still just as high as when it first came out. Check that.
Because a lot of people say his older stuff is tight. Like right now, they can't relate.
Man,
they said they can't relate to him. He talking about Picassos and Bugattis and all of this.
As you get a little money and older, you branch out. He's great at what he do. He's better at what he does now than what he was. So just imagine a Pac or a Biggie who stayed longevity. Hell, they be talking about some Einstein, some you know, some
So
everybody else.
let me ask you this question: you think if Pac and Biggie were still alive today, we would still have some of these cats out right now? You think it still would be a Jay-Z? You think it still would be somebody? Because like you said, when they kind of went away, that's when them cats stepped up.
I mean,
would you think the game would still be the same as it is talking about bullshit, or would it be like different?
well, I can't answer that because only God knows.
I mean, but let's just, what do you think? What's in your
saying,
personal opinion?
I mean, I don't know because Pac probably would have liked Lil Wayne. You know what I mean?
You think he would have liked Lil Wayne?
Yeah, he would have liked Lil Wayne. I think there would have been a standard still there. There's no standard now. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think there would have been more of a conscious standard to what's being said if Tupac was still being around. You know, as he got older, he got more into his mentality.
Right.
You know what I mean? And not just his physicalness, but his overall.
Yeah, I like Pac when he rapped more politically about.
I mean, and then you have to learn your dirty from the other side to see how appreciative you had it. You know what I mean? It was too bad he couldn't get back over. You know what I mean? To speak on both sides, and really had that overall view of that thug life and that, you know.
Because I know during that time when that East Coast West Coast thing kicked off, it was some people
but
that
you know
got.
what though? It didn't really kick off. Like, I was in the joint, and there's cats from the East Coast. When we was riding against the white ones and Mexicans. I mean, what nobody giving a damn about that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just certain heads who was in media. You know what I mean? Okay, cats who didn't have nothing else to do.
Yeah, I would say the media charged that
You know what I mean?
big time.
Yeah, I mean, look, Corrupt, you know, Dog Pound is from Philly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure didn't nobody run up on him asking him what's that East Coast shit like.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. It goes.
Yeah, he one of my favorite lyricists too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Corrupt.
Yeah, you know
Sick.
what I mean? This is too much.
Lyricists never really hit mainstream, with the exception of Nas. You know what I'm saying? Really, the great lyricists who I like Common Sense.
Oh yeah.
Talib. You know what I'm saying? You know, cats like that. never really hit mainstream. Even KRS-One, you know what I mean? He should have been a lot bigger than what he was.
Yeah.
But because of his content, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the mainstream opportunities that come were not given to him because folks didn't want to give him a stage big enough. He already had a big platform. We ain't gonna.
But see, that's what a lot of people say now because they say they trying to keep us in a certain box. Because, like, let's just say when that stuff in Ferguson went down, how them cops, Young Buck at the time he wanted to come out with a song talking about, talking about police brutality. His label was like, we ain't putting that shit out. But then they let him put this shit out, how you gonna kill 1,000 brothers by slanging this. Then they be like, go ahead, you can throw that out, but that don't make sense, man.
Well, no, it does.
Yeah, for the money part, yeah.
See, no, he's in a business.
Right.
They're going from a business perspective. He's going from a personal perspective.
Yeah.
See, business and personal, it don't mix. They stripped Ali of his title because he took his own personal. I'm saying, yeah, you do. You know what I'm saying? So, he chose. What he chose, I don't know.
He chose to conform, and that's what happens. It depends on how much you believe in something.
Yeah.
About what you want to sacrifice. And what you want to sacrifice for.
How much you want to sacrifice.
You know what I mean?
And then all things relevant because you may have kids and stuff, people love ones who are feeding off you. So even your greatest is like a woman who's getting battered can't leave because it's professional athletes paying her mother's bill, daughter's bill, and granddaughter's bill, and just can't just up and leave. You know what I mean? Even though her heart's not in it. You know what I mean? So, the situation is varies.
All right, so man, hold on. We doing this different. That was 2000. Who's holding it down?
Man, to me, I'm gonna keep it 100. This is just me. If you listen to the content of what Kanye speaks on and what he says, the brother really kicks from the standpoint of politicalness, of blackness, you know what I'm saying, in depth, you know what I mean? Yeah, he got his other stuff, which I dig too, but when he put his hand down and he shoots for that blackness, you really gotta, listen for him. He's the only one, you know what I mean, that's coming with a black undertone to you, you know what I mean, if you listen to it. You know
okay, so Kanye, yeah, he definitely be in there.
Yeah, no, Kanye is definitely there for me, man. I like Lil Wayne. I like Lil Wayne. One thing I like about Lil Wayne is his creativity. Try the things with the guitar, try the things from the skateboard to the bling bling. You know what I mean? It shows the creativity. It shows the evolution. You know what I mean?
Right.
It shows him not being scared to do things and do things good.
See, I thought how they did him wrong, man, with old boy, Young Thug. He coming out with Carter. What?
Yeah,
they made him. That was just disrespect,
and,
man. That was disrespect.
I mean, it's a thing where Lil Wayne probably coming to more of a man with more control, and Baby still got that overly father role where I still got more control over the business and don't want to let certain things go or slide. So it's like business and personal stuff.
All right, so you got Kanye, Lil Wayne.
Oh, Kanye, Lil Wayne. I love Eminem too.
Oh, Eminem, he always spit.
Yeah, I love Eminem. Eminem. I like Young Tigger.
You like Young Tigger?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I like. I'm tripping. Over. Hold on. E40 is in this class on its own. That's my dude. You know, I was tripping. Good shit. Yeah, E40. My dude.
I just heard E40 on the Tech 9 track. He killed it.
Yeah, hold on. For the creativity, for the political side, for the hip hop side, for the hustler side, for the game side, for the soil, for Cali, for doing it, you know what I'm saying, like no other.
He's been out, but he been out for a minute.
Exactly. It's like Cadillac, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Mercedes, you know what I'm saying? You know, you guys got history behind them for having quality shit.
You don't remember that dude long time ago who came by JB's crib that was recording that sound just like E40 and we was all looking like, what the fuck?
Come to the shop, dude. Yeah, come to the shop. You know, when you still over business, you can't do business.
Oh yeah, oh no.
It's over business. Yeah, but like, yeah, it would have to go E40, Kanye West, Wayne, Eminem. The fifth is, I don't care.
You ain't feeling Kendrick? I like Kendrick shit.
He ain't did enough. He's too weird.
What? The new CD, everybody's like, yeah, he talking about stuff. I feel that, but Good Kid, Mad City was off the chain.
I bought all his stuff. I got his first album, his second one. Yeah, trust me, I put the money back out there. I do. I used to have boosters give me shit, but now I've been on my G's. You know what I'm saying? Keep 100, and I be supporting. You know what I mean? But he hot. He doing his thing. But as far as you could be good at spitting and stuff like that, or having something real to say, but if you can't relate it to a person who needs it, you're just going over their head or around their feet. You don't give it to them. You gotta learn how to really relate. You gotta be able to relate it. Sometimes you can go so far into you that you lose focus on us.
Yeah, I feel that.